Blackman, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 outs. The pitch from Blackman. Floater right side. There it is. Lewis Clark knocks off the Pilots and are moving on here at the Avista NAIA World Series. Well, a picture-perfect Memorial Day Monday here in Lewiston, Idaho, as we get set for the first of our quadruple header here at the Avista NAIA World Series. Fans are settled in, enjoying this warm weather right now, as we are just about ready. First pitch on the way is a swinging strike. We are underway with Game 3 here at the Avista NAIA World Series. 5:11 p.m. first pitch in Idaho. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit into the gap. On his way is Major, dives and it goes off his glove. 1 run will score, and into second base is White with a double. 5 runs given up in the 5th, and it is 8-4 as the Warriors, using the sticks to get themselves the lead. We're going to send it to the bottom of the 5th here in Lewiston. And they mix it up a little bit, throw a bunt out there, and a beautiful bunt. No one covering third. They're going to throw back to second, and nothing happening there, but a bunt for a hit right there for Broyles. Now puts runners at first and second with 1 out, if that was to happen. This one grounded sharply to third. Throw on to second, in time to first, and a double play. They leave the bases loaded and finish the inning on a double play, and the score remains 8-5.
Middle infielder's back, trading it out for a run here.
Ball hit well into center field. Back on it, at the wall, looking up, and that one is gone! A 3-run home run, and LSU Shreveport answers with their own in the first, making it 3-1. Miguel Morgan so far today only 1 hit, a single through the left side, and this one hit well into the left center field gap. Morgan has got himself a home run. 9-6 now as the big fly continues.
They can't swing if the ball's not across the plate, so that's what I need from you is settle down, throw the ball across the plate.
I'm sure that's exactly the way he said it.
Yeah.
91 degrees at first pitch, and those umbrellas are providing some much-needed shade. Unfortunately for those folks out there in left field, the shade is non-existent. Well, the Grizzlies only need 3 more here as we head to the top of the 9th inning. The score 11-7 in favor of Georgia Gwinnett. But don't go away. Southeastern trying to spark their fire coming into the 9th. Still a little bit of a nice cushion lead, but Southeastern trying to battle back. Here we go. Top of the 9th, and he'll start him off with a strike. Nonetheless, full count with 2 outs in the 9th. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And that does it. The Grizzlies come in and beat the Southeastern Fire 11-7. Inside of the big man for the Lions, and the shot is stuffed by Corbin. You saw Beam there get that pass out of bounds. And we're going inside, shot up and good for Bo Becker. And that could be the spark that the Falcons need. Beasley all by himself, doesn't even jump on that 3, but it falls. This has been a team effort here in the second half for North Dakota, and they at one point had cut the deficit down to 3. It's back up to 6. Northern Colorado, Van Welden. Does she have another one? Yes, she does. There's Van Welden. Moore on the pick. Riley, another 3. It's good! Back-to-back 3s for Julia Riley. The final few minutes of this first half, and it has lived up to the expectations of this rematch between the Bears and the Vandals. Here comes Jack Payne. Payne stopping, pivoting, running into McCreary and pushing his way into the lane. Linhart on really, bit of a mismatch, gets some help from Langston Reynolds, and that was the help that turned things over in the Bears' favor. Hawthorne, dribble drive, straight through, fouled, and he'll head to the line for a free throw. Shot clock doesn't reset though, so it's gonna be 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Year out, and he will not get the roll or the rebound. Quinn Denker brings it in. Denker, the former Idaho product, the no-look pass. McCreary fouled underneath. Almost the second half to that beautiful pass by Quinn Denker. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Long step back. Oh, what a good shot by Isaiah Brickner. Mitchell retreats and then just throws it up. That's a jump ball, basically. And Brock Wisney comes down with it. Zach Block turning things over. Isaiah Hawthorne, catch, shoot, score! Here comes Reynolds through the lane. Hawthorne cutting through the lane and slams it home. Here comes Tayshad. Langston Reynolds, the ball's popping, and Reynolds connects for 3. That's the defense that Coach Smiley was talking about. Euro step, gets it to go. The Bears have the Vandals on their heels here. Mitchell trying to save some momentum and just flails it up there. Jaron really now going the other direction. Here's Langston Reynolds. Zach Block, 3. Got it! Vandal timeout! Another connection between Gonzaga and Eastern Washington. Sam Stockton, who's got the basketball right now. His father, John Stockton, obviously a very well-known figure in the sporting community out in Gonzaga. And Eastern Washington's gonna knock down a 3. Dribble drive, comes up short, now finds Riley. Riley, step back, long 3, good! Here comes Riley. Riley, fake, oh! He's a magician! That was way too clean from Jaron Riley. Had his defender out on an island. Oh my goodness. So that'll set up 3rd down and 3. Got to get this first down here for Northern Colorado. They split the side of the field and go near side, and there he goes. Darius Stewart gets tackled up to the 23-yard line. The redshirt junior making it happen on the ground and breathing some life into this Northern Colorado team. The 3rd-year transfer from Texas Tech, one of 7 players transferring from Texas Tech. McIver on 3rd down, another dropped pass. This time hit his man right in the chest, and it will be incomplete, intended for Jameer Dudley. It appears as if they will be going for it. 4th down and 10, 4 minutes, 4 seconds remaining, crowd on their feet. Weiner drops back in the pocket, looking to pass, hit from behind, throws into traffic, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Douglas. Brought down from behind at the 38-yard line, and the Raiders will take over. Trips on the far side, man in motion, Spence stops short. It's gonna be a pass. Throw to Spence, wide open, and the 2-point conversion. 21-21 the score, 8 minutes and 51 seconds remaining in this ball game. We knew it was going to be close. We knew it was going to be a good one. But did you expect it to look like this? Medina with it. He's got blockers. Can he get tackled from behind? No! Medina is free! Up to the 40 in one of the biggest runs of the night for Medina. And he's going to move the chains. It's Big Sky College Basketball on ESPN Plus, live from the Bank of Colorado Arena. It's the penultimate rematch, a game that has been circled on our calendar since January 23rd. A chance for redemption on one side and the hope of another conference upset on the other. It's the number 2 ranked Bears of Northern Colorado taking on the Vandals of Idaho. Hi everyone, Christian Saez on the call with you this evening. And we've been looking forward to this one for a while, because if you go back to Thursday in January, the last time these two teams were facing off against each other, fans were storming the Bud Ford Court in Moscow, celebrating their walk-off buzzer beater by Idaho's Colton Mitchell to give the Vandals the 75-73 win. Now, I talked to Northern Colorado's head coach Steve Smiley on Thursday, and he says his team is itching to get right back out there and flip the script tonight. They'll get the chance to do that here at home for senior night. Let's start by looking at those Vandals, though, as Idaho currently coming off a scrappy win against Northern Arizona. But their big story tonight is going to be their defense. They have to play quick and keep Northern Colorado on their heels. If you can take away Northern Colorado's ability to shoot the 3, that allows their offense to keep up with the pace that the Bears bring every single game. And speaking of Northern Colorado, the story for them
is and always has been their offense. They lead the Big Sky in points per game, averaging 81 points in each contest. They're also coming off a season-high 95-point blowout against Eastern Washington on Thursday. They need to lean into what's working, or should I say who is working. Jaron Riley had himself a career-high 23 points, shooting nearly 70% from the field. He has eclipsed over 1,000 points in his career. I expect him to be a huge factor for the Bears tonight.